My name is Dory Lund Weatheralt, and I work in the Information Services Division in the Customer Support section. I'm also the team leader for the Unity and Relationships group that brings you Transportation Talks. Today I'm here to bid a fond farewell to our 2020 interns. As you know, it has been an unprecedented year due to the COVID-19 outbreak, and we have had a lot of challenges trying to adjust to how we live and work. The interns have had some challenges adjusting to working with a group, many of whom they have never met face-to-face, and most of whom are teleworking. However, based on the feedback from their supervisors, each has risen to the occasion extremely well. Many thanks to each of the interns for their hard work and dedication, as well as to their supervisors for their opportunities they've provided them to learn and grow and to gain on-the-job experience. Let's take a look at the work these folks have done, not only for our department, but for all the travelers on the Big Sky State's roads to see what kind of experiences they've had.
My favorite part about the internship this summer was being able to attend an aircraft rescue and firefighting training program where I got my ARF certification. We participated in live burn exercises, both interior and exterior, extinguishing fires with both hand lines and aircraft rescue and firefighting vehicles.
My project was the OAC, which is Outdoor Advertising Control, and I did a lot of driving around and filling data in.
A lot of the work focused on material testing, such as gradations. We worked a lot with chip, soil, and aggregate samples and focused largely on testing those throughout the summer.
My favorite part of the internship was being able to learn the details that go into starting a road design project through that report writing, which was a lot, but it was also very helpful and to see all of the beginnings of how road design projects start.
For my job, I helped collect field samples and do most of the concrete sampling. Specifically, I helped make all of the cylinders and do cylinder testing.
Here at MDT, my job position is the environmental intern, so a lot of my job has been to collect water samples and doing a lot of work oversight.
Since I've been working remotely this summer, I worked on several Excel projects with the Geotech department. I also did some work with the pavement design department on a few reconstruction projects.
Kind of the overarching thing that I've spent most of my time on is signal warrant studies, which that's a bit of a process which I have been able to go through pretty much all of. So I've been out in the field putting up traffic cameras. We send that footage in and I get the data back, and I've been able to work with that data. I've done traffic simulation, traffic modeling, I've looked at crash trends, and all that stuff comes together, plus some more in the form of a signal warrant report.
For this internship, I did a lot of things, a lot of testing concrete inspections. My favorite part of this internship, I would have to say, was just the camaraderie of the construction crew I was on. I just loved hanging out with all of the guys every day working. It was a lot of fun.
My job duties consisted of both field work and office work. When I was in the field, I traveled all across the state to conduct site inspections of constructed wetlands and restored streams. My favorite part of my internship was getting to see the new birds that I hadn't seen before. I really like birds, and I worked with a guy who also really liked birds and knew a lot more about them than I did.
My favorite part of my internship, without a doubt, was when I was able to inspect. It was really nice to be able to get out of the house and actually meet some of my coworkers, because most of the time working at home I wasn't able to.
Responsibilities included sampling, oversight of operations, data logging, and compaction testing.
When I was out in the field, I was mostly inspecting bridges in the Great Falls district and the Butte district. I would go out with MDT's inspectors and we would go out to the bridge and basically we would just rate the bridge on what condition it's in structurally. And I really like that. I like driving around and seeing all these cool bridges.
What I did for my internship, I would typically go out to job sites and collect samples from concrete when they're pouring concrete, aggregate samples from chip seals, asphalt samples from putting down asphalt, sealant samples from crack seal, kind of stuff like that. And then I would bring that stuff back to our lab here in Great Falls.
My internship included customer support on phones, anywhere from helping users change their password to getting connected with VPN or all of the above, anything that any users have problems with their computers.
My favorite part about this internship this year was being able to go and do outdoor advertising control, which is basically driving a primary route, interstate or non-interstate route in the state, and stopping at every sign effectively that's out there to determine if the sign is, legal, illegal, if it needs, some justification for why it's there. If I have to describe MDT in one word, it's going to be large.
Helpful. Awesome.
Very
wonderful, diverse,
Dynamic,
adaptive,
genuine,
helpful,
engaging,